This is the final review for chapter 5 and 6. Final review, chapter 5 and 6. First question. A. How long will it take for an investment of $10,000 to grow to an amount of $15,000 if the investment earns interest rate at 6% per year compounded monthly? So this is a compounded interest rate. So we use compounded interest rate formula, which is A is amount equal P is principal times parenthesis 1 plus R is annual interest rate over M. M is how many terms per year. If compounded annually, M equal 1. If compounded semi-annually, M equal 2. If compounded quarterly, M equal 4 quarters per year. If compounded monthly, M equal 12. If compounded daily, M equals 365 days. And to the power MT. M is how many terms per year times T. T is in years. So we will use this formula, compounded interest rate amount formula. So here, question is given. Amount after ask you for how long. So it's after T years, looking for T. T equal how many years? How long? So T equal question mark, how many years? The amount will grow to $15,000. So it's A is $15,000. Principal, $10,000. So P equal $10,000. If the investment interest rate is 6%, transfer to the decimal is 0.06. That is R. And compounded monthly. So M equal 12 per year, have 12 months. Then plug into the formula. A is amount, 15,000 equal. P is the principal, 10,000 times parenthesis 1 plus R is 0.06 over M is 12 to the power 12 times T. So we got this equation, solve for T. So here have a 3, 0, cancel 3, 0, and cancel common factor 5. 15 divided by 5 gets 3. 10 divided by 5 get 2. Then divided by 2 both sides. So left side is 3 over 2 equal 2 cancel equal 0.06 divided by 12 is 0.015. Add 1 is 0.005. Add 1 is 1.005 to the power 12t. I'll get this equation, solve for t. And solve for t, this equation we take natural logarithm, ln both sides. So we got ln 3 over 2 equal ln left side. Then use the power rule, 12 ln power rule. Log base is b, x to the power n. This n go from, get n log b base b x. Now here is ln, which is log e, base is e, and x to the power n, n is 12t, so 12t go from, power rule, 12t go from. So we got ln 3 over 2 equal 12t times ln 1.005. Then solve for t, so both sides divided by 12 times ln 1.005. So right side, 12 cancel, ln 1.005 cancel, get the t equal left side is ln 3 over 2. 3 over 2 is ln 1.5 over 12, ln 1.005. And now this part you use calculator and figure out is 6.774632. And normally we round it to 2 decimal digits. So 4 less than 5, so drop. Get 6.77 years. Second B, 1B, find the effective interest rate of part A. So after 6.775, the amount become 15000. And we are going to find what is the effective rate, which is you let t equal 1. T equal 1 if compounded monthly interest rate is 6% per year, compounded monthly. And you are going to transfer this is go to simple interest rate and called effective interest rate. We put REFF. Actually, effective interest rate is a simple interest rate. In the bank, they call APY, annual percentage yield. APY, annual percentage yield, which is convert to simple interest. This is compounded interest, 6%. Convert to simple interest, we call annual percentage yield, APY, also called effective interest rate. And figure out this effective interest rate. So use T equal 1. T equal 1, principal times 1 plus R, effective rate times 1. This is a simple interest amount formula. Simple interest rate amount is A equal P plus PRT. This is interest earned after T years. Principal times interest rate per year times T years. Simple interest. After T years, amount, and you can factor out the P and get 1 plus R times T. Now we let T equal this formula, we let T equal 1, get principal times 1 plus R effective rate. So we got simple interest in 1 year. So the principal times 1 plus R effective times 1 equal compounded monthly for 1 year is P times 1 plus R over M to the power M times 1. T equal 1, 1 year. This side is a simple interest rate amount after 1 year formula. This side, right side, is a compound interest rate monthly, compound interest rate after 1 year. Now have a common factor P cancel and get 1 plus R effective equal 1 plus R over M to the power M. And the minus 1 both sides get this. So it's a simple interest, what you call annual percentage yield, APY, also called effective rate, R effect, equal 1 plus R over M to the power M. This one minus this one. This one move to the right side, get minus 1. So this is effective rate formula. And plug in our effective rate equal 1 plus. Here, compounded interest rate is 0.06, 6% per year, compounded monthly. So M equal 12. To the power M is 12 minus 1. So get 1.005 to the power 12 minus 1. And use calculator and figure out this one. And the transfer to percent, move decimal point to the right 2 positions. Get 1.6, get 6.167. And this up to here, 7 round up. Get 6.17% per year. So if a compounded monthly, 6%. And the annual percentage yield is 6.17% per year. This is simple interest rate. Question 2. A satellite radio launched an aggressive advertising campaign 16 days ago. Currently, before current, have 16 days ago in order to increase the number of daily listeners. And the station current has 27,000 daily listeners, and the management expects the number of daily listeners S of t is the number of daily listeners is S of t, grow at the rate is S prime of t, first derivative of this S. This rate is 60 t to the power 1/2 listeners per day. And where t is the number of days since campaign begin. So if a campaign begin is t equals 0, and now is 16 days, current 16 days ago. So now is current is 16 days. So from beginning, t equals 0, t equals 16 is current. So the given condition is S of 16. The current is 27 daily listeners. I have 27,000 daily listeners. And T is the number of days since campaign began. A, find the number S of T of daily listeners in T months since the campaign began. So this is a rate. So rate S prime of T take integral is S of T. So S of T equal integral S prime of T dt. And then we got integral S prime of T rate. Because this is use antiderivative. S take derivative and take integral is S itself. Because derivative and integral are antiderivative to each other, inverse to each other. So S of T take derivative, then take integral is still S of T. So S prime of T is 60t 1/2 dt. Take integral, get S of T. So 60 factor out. Integral of T use power rule. It's integral x n dx equals x to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1. This is the integral power rule. So we got 1/2 add 1, t to the power 1/2 add 1, divided by 1/2 add 1. Add a c constant. And why we need to add a c? Because this one you take derivative, c take derivative is go back to 0. Go back to this. So then cancel S of T equals 60 times t to the power 3 over 2. 1/2 add 1 is 3 over 2 plus c. And this 3 over 2 reciprocal, get 2 over 3. So get 60 times 2 over 3 times t to the power 3 over 2 plus c. Cancel 3, get 20 times 2 is 40, t to the power 3 over 2 plus c. And we need to figure out the c. Since current is from beginning 16 days. From beginning, t equals 0 is in the beginning. And campaign started, it's launched 16 days ago. So now current is t equals 16. If t equals 0, is the campaign beginning. So T equals 16 is the current. Right now is 16 days after. So is T equals 16. So S of 16 is 27,000. So S of 16 we plug in here. T use 16 plug in. So we got 40 16 to the power 3 over 2 plus C should equal 27,000. Solve for C. So this 16 is 4 square. Cancel 2. Got 40 times 4 to the power 3. 4 times 4. 16 times 4. 64. Add C equal 27,000. So is C equals 27,000 minus 40 times 64. And get 24,440. Plug back in C. So get the satellite S of T. Get S of T equal 40 T to the power 3 over 2 plus C. C is 24,440. Let's get the function, S of T function. Then B, how much longer should the campaign last if the station wants the number of daily listeners to grow to 41,000. So you let S of T equal 41,000, then you can solve for T. Find out how many days. So S of T is 40, T is 3 to the power 3 over 2 plus 24,440. Let that equal 41,000, solve for T. So this move over, change the sign to subtraction. The two subtraction get 16,560, then divided by 40 both sides, and cancel 0, divided by 4. So T to the power 3 over 2 equal 414. And solve for T. Solve for T, so you both sides take to the power 2 over 3. 3 over 2, reciprocal is 2 over 3. Left side take to the power 2 over 3. Right side take to the power 2 over 3. And this cancel 3 over 2, reciprocal 2 over 3. So time together equal 1. So you got the T equal 414 to the power 2 over 3. And use calculator, figure out this, and get 55.54. And then this is a 5, you round up. So take 56 days. 56 days from campaign began. But currently it's 16 days from campaign after. After campaign began, T equals 0. Currently is 16 days after campaign began, T equals 16. So this number, 56, is from T equals 0 to 56 days. And now since current, question say, how much longer is counted from current? Current is 16 days after campaign began. So you have to minus the beginning 16 days. 56 minus 16. So from current, take 40 days longer. Campaign lasts 40 days, 40 more days. And so how much longer the campaign lasts? You will say 40 days more days in order to grow to 41,000 listeners. Then question 3. If the exponential growth formula we learned before is amount P equal P0 is the principal times E is the exponent, grow, e to the power RT. If R is positive, it's grow. If R is negative, it's decay. Grow means increase. R is negative, is decay, is decrease. So here, so this same formula, it's R, only R positive, negative, different. If the exponential growth law, so it's this formula, applies to Canada's population growth, at what continuous compound growth rate, so looking for R, rate, will the population double over the next 100 years? So this question didn't give you a P0, so we just assume P0. Want to double, so P, after T years, T is given 100 years, the population become double of P0. P0 is when T equals 0, initial. Double P0 is P. And looking for R. So P is population, is 2P0 doubled, equal P0 initial population when T equals 0. Now T 100 years, e to the power R times T is 100. So this P0 cancel, and you got 2 equal e to the power 100R. Then left side, right side, both sides take ln, get ln2 equal lne 100R. Now this, use the property of logarithm. B to the power x is exponential function, exponent function, base is b. Its inverse function is log base b, log b. So if a number take exponent, then take inverse function, logarithm function, then still itself, x. This is f inverse circle f of x equal f composite of f inverse of x. If the two functions are inverse function, after composite is still x. So if x is a number, you take exponential function. If f is exponential function, then take logarithm function. And since exponential and the logarithm function is inverse to each other, their composite, the operation is composite, is still x, still itself. So we got this formula. Another formula is this. If x take logarithm function, then take exponential function, is still x, still x. So for this, you use this. So exponential and the logarithm function are inverse to each other, cancel, get 100R. Divided by 100 both sides. So 100 cancel, get R equal ln2 over 100. And you just calculate, you got this one, and go decimal, move decimal to the right 2 positions. Get 0 point and rounded. Normally answer in 2 decimal digits. You want 4 decimal digits, fine. Usually the bank use 2 decimal digits for interest rate. So we use 2 decimal digits, 0.69%. Question 4. The total number of DVDs sold to U.S. Dealers for rental and sale from 1999 to 2003 grew at the rate of n prime. This is rate, first derivative is rate. The number of DVDs rate, n prime of t, equal this one. And t go from 0 to 4. It's a billion disc per year in billions. Where t equals 0 corresponding to 1999, the total number of DVDs sold as of 1999 was 0.1 billion. So find an expression given the total number n of t, find out n of t, and which is n prime of t. Take integral n of t. So from given condition is when t equals 0 is 1999 is 0.1 billion. So you put n of 0, given condition n of 0 equals 0.1. 0.1. And n of t is equal n prime of t, take integral. Because n of t take derivative is then take integral. And since the derivative and the integral are inverse to each other, so is still itself, n of t. So is the integral n prime is this function, copy down dt, take integral. So this take integral, use power rule, negative 0.03 and 2 add 1, t to the power 3, divided by 2 add 1 is 3, plus 0.218 times 1 add 1, get 2, divided by 2. And this 0.032 t, and plus a constant c, because this take derivative, go back to this. C constant take derivative is 0. So you have to add a c. And then this cancel, 3 cancel, get negative 0.01 t cubed plus 2 cancel, get 0.109 t squared, and add minus 0.032 t plus c. And we need to figure out the c. From given condition, n of 0 equals 0.1. So n of 0 plug in. T equals 0 plug in. First term is 0, second term is 0, third term also 0 plus c. So n of 0 equals c. And given n of 0 equals 0.1, so c equals 0.1. And plug back in here. So then you got n of t is this expression. Get the expression. And then ask you, how many DVDs were sold in 2003? So we need to figure out t. Since 1999 corresponding t equals 0, 2003 minus 1999, the difference is 4. So 0 add 4, get 4. So t equals 4. 2003 minus 1999 is 4. 1999 add 4 is 2003. So 0 add 4, get 4. Get t equal 4. So t equal 4 corresponding to year 2003. So t use 4 plug in into this expression. T use 4 plug in. And then calculate. And you got 1.076 and put down the, you cannot just write down 1.076 because we have final answer have to put it in units. And since it is in billions, so you will answer 1.076 billion DVDs. Question 5. The market research department of a supermarket chain has determined that for one store, the marginal price is the price take derivative p prime of x at x tubes per week for a certain brand of toothpaste is given by p prime of x given by negative 0.015 e to the power negative 0.01x. This is the marginal price. So marginal price take integral is the price. So find the price demand equation. So that means this take integral. If the weekly demand is 50 tubes, when the price of a tube is 4.35. So from this given condition, we can write given is P of, if X is 50 tubes, equal the price is 4.35. So the given is P of when X is 50. Then figure out the P. P is 4.35. That's given condition. So now this question, P of X equal integral P prime of X dx. P prime of X is this, negative 0.015 e to the power negative 0.01 X dx. This one take integral. So first of all, the constant term factor out. Negative 0.015 times e take integral, still e, still itself, still this. But you need to divide it by negative 0.01, then add a c. Because this take derivative is e to the power, is still e, by the chain rule, times negative 0.01, cancel with denominator, then go back to still this. So if you don't divide it by negative 0.01, that's not go back to original. You need to be this, take derivative is can go back to this. So that's why you need to, because e to the power negative 0.01 x take derivative is this, is e. But you have to times by negative 0.01 by chain rule. This take derivative, chain rule, this take derivative get net times by negative 0.01. If you don't to divide it by this, by negative 0.01, you still have you don't cancel it, it will not go back as original. So you need to take an integral is divided by negative 0.1. The formula is here. It's here. Integral e to the power ax dx equals e to the power ax over a. The reason is e to the power ax take derivative is still e to the power ax by the chain rule times by a. So you need to cancel, then cancel with denominator a, and you can go back to e to the power ax. That's why you take integral, you have to divide it by a. So here we got integral, we got this, add a c. So then this simplify, negative, and get positive, get 0.015 over 0.01 e to the power negative 0.01 x plus c. And this cancel 5, gets 3 over 2. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. E to the power negative 0.01 x plus c. Given condition, we need to figure out the c. From given condition, P of 50 equal 4.35. So x use 50, plug it in. X get 1.5 e to the power negative 0.01 times x is 50 plus c. Figure out the c. So this is a 1.5 e to the power this time together, and you got negative 0.5. Add a c equal 4.35. So c equal 4.35. This move over, change the sign, minus 1.5 e to the power negative 0.5. Now use calculator, you will get 3.44 and etc. And normally we 2 decimal digits, so this is 0, so drop, get 3.14. 3.44 is c. Plug back in here, so you got 1.5 e to the power negative 0.01 x plus 3.44. So this is x is a demand quantity, p is the price. That's price in terms of the demand quantity, x. That's the A part. And the B part. Find the weekly demand when the price of a tube is 3.89. So P is, which is P, let P of X, P price is 3.89 and figure out X. So P of X from the previous A part, we got is 1.5. 1.5 e to the power negative 0.01x plus 3.44. That's P of X. And let that one equal 3.89. Price equals 3.89 and solve for the X. Solve for X. So first of all, you move this over 3.89 minus 3.44. Subtraction. Move over, change plus to minus. And you get 0.45. And left side is only 1.5 times e to the power negative 0.01x equals 0.45. Divided both sides by 1.5. 1.5 cancel. Get e to the power negative 0.01x equal 0.45 divided by 1.5. Get 0.3. So let's isolate this e term. Isolate. So this constant move over, divided by this constant, isolate e term. Then you can take ln both sides. Left side take ln, right side take ln, and use e function, exponential function, and the logarithm function. Ln is log, base is e, are inverse function to each other. After composite, will still itself. A number take exponential function, take ln logarithm function is still negative 0.01x. So left side is negative 0.01x equal right side is ln 0.3. Solve for the x. So you can, this one you can times by negative 100 both sides. This negative 100 times by negative 0.01 and get 1. Get 1. This time together, get 1x equal negative 100 times ln 0.3. Then use calculator. You figure out is 120. And since it is how many tubes of toothpastes, so it should be whole number. So round to the whole number. Since this is 3 is less than 5, so truncate is get 120 tubes. Has to be whole number. Impossible half of the tubes. Has to be whole number. Question 6. The world population is projected to grow according to the model after t decades. 1 decade is 10 years. Could be approximated by this exponential model. This model. And t go from 0 decade to 8 decades. 1 decade is 10 years. And where P of t is a population, is measured in billions of population, and t is in decades, with t equals 0 corresponding to 1960. T equals 0 corresponding to 1960. And A, if 6 billion of world population was in 2000, in 2000 have 6 billions population. P is 6 billions. Find the K. Here has K. Find this K in the expression P of t. Find this K. So first of all, you have to figure out 2000 t is what? Since t equals 0 corresponding 1960, then add 40 years is 2000. 2000 minus 1960. So 4 decade. So t should be equal 4. T equal 1 is 70. t equal 2 is 80, t equals 3 is 90, then t equal 4 is 20,000, 2,000. So t equal 4. So that means the population of t equal 4 should be equal 6 billion equal 6. So given condition, P of 4 equals 6. And plug in to the form expression. Since P of 4, T use 4 plug in. T use 4 plug in. So it's 12 over 1 plus 3 times e to the power negative k times 4 equal P of 4 equals 6. So equals 6. And get this equation, solve for k. Solve for k, you do the two exchange. 6 go denominator. 12 over 6 equal 1 plus 3 e to the power negative 4k go to the right side. Because this times this equal 12. So you can switch. Still, that 2 times together equal 12. So you can switch it. It's still equivalent. Because 6 times this equal 12. So this times 6 also 12. So this times 6 equal 12. So you can exchange the 2. Exchange the 2 like 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So 6 times 2 equal 12. So you can do 12 divided by 6 equal 2. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. So you got this equal 2. This should be equal to because 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So 1 plus 3 e to the power negative 4k equal 2. And solve for k. Solve for k. Isolate this e term. So move 1 over 2 minus 1. Get 1. And divided by 3. So isolate this e10. E to the power negative 4k equal 1 over 3. Then you take ln both sides. So ln e to the power negative 4k equal ln 1 over 3. And then number, you take exponential function and take inverse function, logarithm function. They are inverse to each other. After composite is still negative 4k. Equals ln 1 over 3. 1 over 3, move up. 3 to the power negative 1. 1 over 3 to the power 1 equals 3 to the power negative 1. Move up to the numerator. So get 3 to the power negative 1. This negative 1 can go from power rule of logarithm. This exponent go from. Get negative 1 times ln 3. Then divided by negative 4, both sides. This negative cancel. So you get negative 3 over 4. It's k. That's exactly the value is ln 3 over 4. Then use calculator. You got approximately value is rounded to 4 decimal digits. Get 0.2747. If you want rounded to 2 decimal digits, it's fine. Normally it's 2 decimal digits or 4 decimal digits usually. So exactly value is ln34. And we will use this exactly value for k to do b because it's better. So for b, use the result in part A to find the world population to be expected in 2040. So 2040, we need to find the corresponding t. So use this table. 2040 from t equal 4 is 2000. Add 40 years. So add 4. So t add 4 get 8. So 2040 is t equal 8. So t equal 8 plug into the p of t. So p of t equals 12 over 1 plus 3 times e to the power k. K I use exactly value ln 3 over 4. Now, this one ln 3 over 4 plug into k here. Get negative ln3 over 4t. And then t equal 8, plug in. So the 8 plug in, 4 cancel, get 2. So you got p of 8 equal 12 over 1 plus 3 times e to the power negative 2 times ln3, and figure out this. So this one is 12 over 1 plus 3, and then 3 e to the power, this negative go back, get ln3 to the power negative 2. And a number take logarithm, then take exponential function, they are inverse to each other, so still the number. So it's equal 3 to the power negative 2. 3 to the power negative 2. The formula is here. Ln, a logarithm function, a number, x take logarithm function, then take exponential function, base is b, is still x, still itself. So this log, ln log base is e. A number, you take log e and logarithm function, and then take its inverse function, exponential function e to the power that number. The two are inverse to each other, cancel each other, is still itself, still 3, gets 3 to the power negative 2.